All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Howard Pridgeon, and I'm going to be talking to you today about Claremont Unified School District. Before we get started, I want to talk about the city of Claremont as a whole. I got this information from Wikipedia. I know it's not the number one reliable source in the world, but this seems pretty reliable. So it's a city on the eastern edge of Los Angeles County. It's actually the first city entering Los Angeles County, meaning that the next city east of it is Upland, I believe, and that is San Bernardino County. So that's a cool little statistic there. It's about 30 miles east of downtown. It's in the Pomona Valley at the foothills of the beautiful San Gabriel Mountains and has a population as of 2015 of about 36,000 people, just over that, 36,283. It's known as the home to the Claremont colleges, very famous, prestigious colleges. Has a lot of great educational institutions, tree-lined streets, numerous historic buildings. And here's something I didn't know. Back in 2007, CNN and Money Magazine called it the fifth best place to live in the United States. Number 5. Just let that sink in for a second. That's pretty awesome. Okay. So going down the line, Claremont has 7 elementary schools. You heard that right, 7. We have Chaparral Elementary right here. They're the Roadrunners. We have Condit Elementary, Mountain View Elementary, Oakmont Outdoor School, Sumner Danbury Elementary, Sycamore Elementary, and Vista del Valle Elementary. So 7 elementary schools. That's pretty crazy. In terms of their junior highs, they have El Roble Intermediate, Claremont High School, the granddaddy of them all, and of course, San Antonio High School and Community Day School. Okay. In terms of some of their enrollment trends, we see here in 2013 to 2014, they have enrollment almost exactly at 7,000. And then in 2014 and 2015, it goes just above that. 2015 to 2016, we see it goes just below the 7,000 mark. 2016 to 2017, it shows that it's its highest, going over 7,000. And 2017 and 2018, it's right around the same line. So pretty cool. As of 2017 and 2018, it was just over 7,000 at 7,075 students. The way that this graph is measured is by counting the number of students enrolled in school on the first Wednesday of October. These counts do not include short-term enrollments, so students that come in, leave pretty quickly. But yeah, so we see the enrollment trends there. In terms of demographics, white or Caucasian students is at 51%, Black is at 4%, Hispanic and Latino is at 28%, Asian is at 14%, 2 or more races at 3%, and in terms of ELLs, we got 5.7%. So predominantly a Caucasian demographic at the Unified School District of Claremont. Teachers, we get a student-to-teacher ratio of 25 to 1. That's pretty good. Classroom teachers, 282, so not too shabby. In terms of their API scores, I'm going to take you away from the PowerPoint for a second, and we're going to go to the website. I think this just gives you a better view. So this is for 2013 growth. We see down here, Black or African was at 787 in 2013. In 2012, they're at 764, so we saw a growth of 23. American Indian or Alaska Native was at 897, and in 2012 is at 823. Asian was at 925 in 2013, and in 2012 it was at 929. Hispanic or Latino was at 821, and in 2012, it was at 811. White was at 884 in 2013, and in 2012 it was at 880. So we only saw a growth of 4. 2 or more races was at 896 in 2013, and in 2012 we only saw 893. So a 2012 to 2013 growth of 3. Okay. ELLs was at 776 in 2013, and we saw a spike of 786 in 2012. And that's all I'm going to get into in terms of the API growth. So we're going to go back to the PowerPoint here. Now, AYP scores, they have been suspended. Okay, the California Accountability System measures the performance and progress of a school or district based on results of statewide tests at grades 2 through 12. A school's academic performance index is a composite number representing the results of these tests and is reported as a numeric index or scale ranging from 200 to 1,000. Now, I was able to get a hold of only one school official over the past couple of weeks, and she didn't have too much information other than that they have been suspended. We're going to go away from the PowerPoint for just a second. I'm going to bring you to the website and what I saw. So as you can see here, API has been suspended. The test results used in calculating schools' API have different emphasis. The amount of emphasis each subject or content area has in the API for a particular school or district is determined by statewide test weights and by the number of students taking each type of test. Okay, so unfortunately, it got suspended, so we couldn't do too much with that. We're going to go back to the PowerPoint. In terms of English proficiency, we see in 2013 and 2014, so 5-6 years ago, we're just below the 60 line. But then we see a really big spike the next year in 2014 and 15, and we're just about touching 80. But then we see a decrease the following year in 2015 and 16, right around the 76, 77 line, and then another small decrease the following year in 2016 and 17, but then a massive spike last year in 2017 and 18. And so basically what this graph is displaying is the students in the district who were redesignated as fluent English proficient. Okay, students are designated when they achieve district-specified scores on the state English language proficiency assessment and meet other academic criteria. So, program improvement status. Again, the school official that I talked to didn't really have too much to say. I was actually able to get a hold of a couple people, but they were very short with me and didn't seem to want to, give out any information that they weren't too sure of. I guess I couldn't blame them. But I did have a nice conversation with Eva Barriga, excuse me, and she's the executive secretary to the superintendent. Okay, so she's got a pretty awesome job. And she was able to share with me a district presentation and notes from one of their last meetings. And for the last time, we're going to go away from the PowerPoint, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So Dr. James Elsasser is the superintendent of schools for Claremont Unified School District. And he gave a really cool, I guess you could say, news article on kind of what's going on around the school district. So we're going to go through some of these. District roofing is complete. Definitely got to make sure that all schools have sustainable roofs. Can't let water getting in, while it rains. So awesome there. District-wide air conditioning is still ongoing. That's too bad to see. I mean, it's Southern California. It gets hot. But he stated that nearly half of all units district-wide have been replaced with new energy-efficient models, and that Claremont Unified School District will continue to replace units on an as-needed basis going forward. Claremont High School Gymnasium had some repairs, and that's complete. Maybe they'll be looking to get a new gym in the coming years because they've had the same one for a while now. Portable classrooms, modular replacement project. More and more schools are getting away from the portable classrooms and implementing buildings. This project is now complete at El Roble Intermediate School and Chaparral, Mountain View, Oakmont, Sumner Danbury, and Sycamore Elementary Schools. Work has begun on the new modular buildings at Condit and Vista del Valle Elementary Schools and is scheduled to be ready for January of 2020. So awesome news there, getting rid of all the portable classrooms for the elementary schools in Claremont. Claremont High School Student Center and Food Preparation Building. After going out to bid, the contract was awarded to Horizons Construction. The existing building is currently being demolished, and new construction is scheduled to begin in August this month. I haven't been by, but hopefully they got the ball rolling there. Locker rooms for Claremont High School. The contract was awarded to Argree Construction, and work will begin in the girls' locker room this month. Claremont High School and El Roble Intermediate School, getting some pools going, okay? After going out to bid, both pool projects have been awarded to Gott Construction Company. Work is scheduled to begin by the end of July. I've been to Claremont High School a number of times. They do have a pool, so it's unknown to me if they're just demolishing the pool and getting a brand new one, but at the very least, they will be getting some fixes there. El Roble Intermediate School is getting some lockers and locker rooms. This project has been approved by the Division of the State to work currently. So that's awesome there. More lockers, more spaces for students to put their books and whatnot. And last but not least, Claremont High School Music Building. Okay. Architects met with staff to determine pragmatic needs and developed conceptual drawings based on the input. So awesome, getting a music building at Claremont High School. That's really cool. Let's go through the vision statement that Claremont has. Each CUSD, Claremont Unified School District, student is recognized, valued, inspired to be a lifelong learner, and prepared to be a contributing member of our global society. So a really cool vision statement there. Their mission statement states that each Claremont Unified School District student is equipped academically, prepared socially, and empowered to participate and thrive in a challenging, diverse world. Some of their core values that stood out to me, one was embrace high expectations. Okay, always going above the bar. I like this one too. Support learning environments with varied instructional and assessment practices. And of course, foster student, staff, parent, family, and community engagement. Some of their strategic goals from 2016 all the way to 2021. So I assume they'll update those in a year or two. Number one, our students will achieve their academic and creative potential in challenging, relevant, and engaging learning environments and prepare them for career, college, and post-secondary opportunities. That's really awesome. We're seeing more and more high schools all over the United States become college preparatory. Our schools will provide a unique opportunity that develops the whole child by promoting involvement in extracurricular and co-curricular activities. Our district will attract support and retain high-performing, high-quality staff. And then I'm going to jump down to goal number 6. All schools will engage their families and community to increase student success. So some really cool strategic goals. It looks like a lot is going on in terms of the entire school district. I love to see that. New buildings, new lockers, renovations to pools. Claremont's an exciting place. So that is it for my district profile. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful day.